Hey guys, new day. Working on this car still. I think on the last video I recorded, I was working on the cowl, so we're gonna get right back into the cowl. And I'm doing patch panels on the apron, so let's get to it. So I have just put this little piece in here. I tucked it in behind this, welded this up solid. I gotta grind this down and make this pretty again. It's a little crush. I guess it's designed to crush, like in a case of an accident or something. We'll grind all that down flat, and I'll drill me some holes, plug one through it, grind all this down, clean all this up. This will be good to go. It looks like this car used to have a data tag right here at one point, a trim tag. And somebody's took it off. I didn't take it off, but somebody's took the trim tag off of it. I'll look for it. Maybe it's in the glove box or something, but yep, I'll run it down here in just a minute, and then we'll get back to working on the cowl. Well, I wanted to just kind of take a gander at this right here before I start working on this lip right here. And this is pitiful now. It wasn't even against the torque box or what's left of the old floor. It had a gap, like that much of a gap between their floor that they put in and the old one. And what they done was, you see that stuff right there? They squirted it full of, it almost looks like liquid nails or something. That's gotten hard. It's not Bondo, but I mean and it might be that panel bond stuff, but I thought panel bond was black. I don't know what it is. But they've squirted it full of that stuff. So I'm just gonna have to take all this out and figure out what's under it, because I know it's not good. You see all the it's bad. See over there, it's all gone. It's bad. And silicone, blue silicone. We had blue silicone through the rust holes. And I had to beat. It's a good thing I decided I was gonna go ahead and take the clutch or the brake pedal out now, since I can get to it. Because it's really hard when you're laying upside down trying to get that pin out. And it's a good thing I did now, because I had to beat that pin out with a hammer and a center punch. It was froze up either inside this or inside the brake pedal one. I don't know which one it was froze up in, but it was hard to get out. You wouldn't think it'd be froze up because it's got plastic bushings, but man, it was froze up. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and figure out my clutch pedal and make my little deal for the welt to top of my clutch pedal and put my groove in it, so that I can go ahead and do that and get my height and go ahead and drill my hole now, versus trying to drill it at an angle later. I can get to it now, so I might go ahead and do that. I got to finish welding this. I've welded it from here over to here on the other side. I got to finish welding, but we're getting there. I'm going to weld this up from the bottom side. Going on the bottom, weld it up, and then grind it down. It's just, I tore big old holes in it. I should have drilled it out a little better, but it is what it is. I'm going to clean all this up, black this out. But man, I got a long way to go before I can even get to that stage of cleaning. I'm going to try to take all this wiring out and clean all this out of here. Blow it out and take a wire brush to what I can and try to get some black on it, something to prevent it from keeping, rusting. Because it's bad. This is really bad. I cannot believe somebody was fixing to turn this into an Eleanor and paint it with all this just garbage in here. This is insane. But oh well. Boy, that thing is just rusty and full of crap. Look at all that rust in there, man. We're going to suck it out while we can. I was going to go ahead and weld my cowl on, but there's no point welding it on when all this is going on in here. So I need to fix all this in here first, and then I'll put the cowl on. Just need sandblasted. I'm gonna have to make most of this out of new metal. I'm gonna come back in here with a wire brush too. So I've been hitting this little area right here with a wire brush because it's pitted pretty bad. It's not all the way through, and I've got the little pits cleaned out to metal again, good clean metal. So hopefully after treating it and blacking it out, it should be okay. I'm gonna carry on and do all the rest of it and black it out. Good old porta cable. Just like that, we got her blacked out. Got her cleaned up pretty good. We can see all of our part numbers and stuff now. Cleaned all this up good, cleaned all that up in there good. Best I could with a wire brush. And I've coated it real heavy with that stuff that's supposed to convert rust. It beats nothing, right? I mean, it's better than what it was. It beats nothing. I wish I had just put a complete firewall in this car. It's really what it needs, but we get her all fixed. Be good as no. I'm a lot happier with this now. That was really bothering me. All that rust that was in there was really, really bothering me. All that old nasty wiring, all the rat poop. It was awful. I'll take that ashtray right there out, and I'll take those vents right there off, and I'll clean them up good in the glove box. So I'll clean it up good with some lacquer thinner. I'll paint that back silver, and I'll probably take the little light off and paint it silver, and the emergency brake handle, I'll paint it silver, and all this it'll be back like factory again, hopefully. Okay, so while it's not perfect, it's a lot better, and my anxiety level has went way down because I'm not staring at freaking rust and rat poop and just awfulness. Sanded and cleaned everything up. I've cleaned and painted the little dome light for your, we call those lights. It's a light when you open the door. It illuminates your pedals, your floorboard. Anyway, I cleaned that up, painted up the flasher can bracket. I cleaned up the ashtray bracket. What's wrong, camera? Zoom out. I cleaned up the emergency brake arm and the actual emergency brake lever itself. Cleaned it up real nice and shiny. All the cables, the pull cable actually still works, which is amazing for the fresh air vent. I took a lacquer thinner rag and I've cleaned off the plastic vents real good. I cleaned off the glove box real good. So hopefully there's no more rat poop and pee on everything. So I can now confidently put the cowl back on once I get, I'm going to fix this. I've been staring at this and I don't like it. It looks awful. I was going to have to fix this little spot anyway. So I'm going to fix this. I got to finish welding that over there. I'm debating on just cutting this off and just putting another little short piece from here to here. But this has my lineup hose in it. And I hate to just fix one little spot. I'm thinking I can go in on the bottom side and weld this all up solid. And then just grind it down smooth. Because this is where I ripped it. When I drilled out the welds and when I was popping it loose, I'm sure it was rusty too, but then when I was tearing it off, it just tore a big chunk, tore a big hole in it. So, but I put that little piece in there. I'm gonna grind it down, clean it up, and we're getting real close to being able to put our cowl on for real. I thought I was ready to put it on yesterday, you know, start punching holes in and everything, but I wasn't ready. I couldn't handle all that nastiness. It was awful. So at least we got it to the point now where we can put our cowl on, our lower cowl. Whew. Alright, so I got the cowl welded on. And I have fixed that little bad area on the back apron where your hood hinge bolts up. So I got this whole entire side now is repaired. All the welding is done on the cowl. Now all I got to do on this side is I got to fix that front of that firewall where that windshield washer paddle bolts up. I'll fix that and everything on this side will be fixed. And then I can go over to the other side. Let me show you. As you can see, we've got all this repaired now. It's not body worked or nothing yet, but I did grind it all down to metal, cleaned all the rust off of this, repaired this spot, cleaned this up, repaired this spot that was gone, welded it, plug welded through it, cleaned all the rust off this I could. You can see it's still pitted up, and welded through my hose on this, welded it back to this real good, and I've got all my welding done around the border. So the cow's on, top and bottom it's on good, all my hose lines up, all of our measurements are measuring out great. So this side's pretty much done. All I gotta do is I gotta come in here, I'm gonna take this piece of metal somebody's pot rivet on here off, and I'm probably gonna cut it. I don't think it's rusty past this this little recess thing here, where they put this in there for strength. So what I'm probably gonna do is come over here right beside this one and cut it straight down beside it, and then I'll just make a new piece to go from the bottom all the way up to into here, and then I'll come in here and I'll grind all my welds down, do a little body work, and once she's body worked and painted, you never know none of this happened. Alright fellers, so I've got a little bit more done. So I fixed that, fixed this one, fixed all the cowl rust inside and out, fixed the firewall lip all the way around, and I fixed this one. I put a new top on this back apron, so completely replaced the top, left the bottom alone, replaced this insert right here, welded a nut on the back side. This whole entire front edge here was rotten and gone, and rather than wait on a whole new one come, I just fixed this one, ground it all down to bare metal. Still need to do a little more sanding. Use fiberglass filler on my welds here and here, and I ended up, I was going to replace that whole entire panel, VIN numbers in it, didn't really want to mess with that, so I ended up just rolling me out a piece of metal so it rolls up on that edge, it rolls over this edge, and I welded in solid all the way around, and that is green fiberglass filler. Anywhere there's green filler is ground down to metal, as you can see, kind of right there. I ground it down to metal, so it's not got green filler over paint or anything. The edges maybe, but I'm going to sand that off. And drilled my hose from a new battery box. All my hose line up now. Use an old battery box to go by. As you can see, my hose line up. Oh, said they did, yeah. My hose line up there and there. The new replacement panels that you get, those holes right there, they never line up. You always got to Dremel them out. So the only thing I'm going to fix now is I'm going to weld these holes up. Somebody's cut in here with a torch. This one and this one. And then me and little man, we're either going to take this thing outside and sandblast all this, or we're going to have to get down and dirty and start grinding and clean all this up with a flapper disc and a Rolex disc and some good old-fashioned sanding. But that's where we're at currently on this little project. And hopefully the next time you see it, it should be painted. The front half of this thing should all be fixed and painted. I need to get in touch with this feller and see whether or not he wants to go color match it, the engine bay, the same color as the car, or paint it all black and go the easy route. Hopefully he'll choose the easy route, but everybody always says, oh, paint the same color as the car. I hate that. But anyway, until next time, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Grandpa just got the XR80, 1982 Honda XR80 out of the barn. Right out of the garage. Here comes Colton. Go, Colton, go! Colton better slow down, he's gonna wipe out. Whoa! Slow down, Colton, slow down! He almost lost it. Slow down, you're gonna wipe out. Got one. You can't catch it. He's gonna wipe him out. Oh shit! Slow down! Slow down! Oh hell! They're gonna wipe out! Just watch, Steve! Go, Paul, go! Go, Colton, go, buddy! He ain't got no brakes. He's just cruising. Look out, Dean. We'll let him catch up. These on gas. He's gonna see if he can go around it. Damn! Stay right here. He's all went around. Oh shit! All the oil's coming out of your shock. That would look like fun. Y'all should do that again.
I'll race him.
Can you not adjust them?
Maybe Dad should race him.
I want to watch them race.
When you race the other direction,
You can race him.
You just about wiped out 2 or 3 times.
Why can I race him? That mine's bigger than you. Yeah, but I beat you, Wesley Ned.
Go that direction.
I beat you, Wesley.
All right, let's watch it.
I want to race you. Then after this race, I race him.
Watch out. They're fixing to get dangerous down here in this bottom.
Oh!
He went off the track. Oh, wow. You need to move your dirt bike before Dan goes up there and hits it. Colton is wanting to race you. Go on, he's wanting to race you. Put it in first gear, man. He got him. Come here, Ellie. You got him.
ready for round 2. Dane, race Paul.
Probably just need to adjust the carburetor.